everybody, welcome back to our channel. It is Niva here.
Right, and thank you guys so much for tuning in again. So this week we're going to do a little
It's a game.
it's a game.
It's a stupid game.
But it will be a fun game.
I think it's fun.
It's a fun game. So each of us have written down 4 facts, 2 truths and 2 lies about ourselves.
Do you know that you're contradicting yourself? Each of us have written down
2 facts. Yeah,
4
it can't
facts.
be a fact if it's a lie. My bad.
But maybe it's a fact for someone else.
My bad. I
4
meant to say
statements.
So 4 statements.
2 of them are true.
2 of them are lies.
Okay.
And so we're going to swap and then pick a few of them, and then the person that wrote it will need to kind of
Back it up.
and make the other one believe it is either a truth or a lie, to kind of just put
So
them
basically just
off.
telling us how good of a liar are you actually.
And how good you are on your feet to kind of just
Think
you
of
know,
lies.
think of lies or truths or
Here you go.
anything.
This is my list.
Alright.
This is your list.
Okay, so I'll start first. So one of Nina's statements is, I was stuck at a train station overnight and was terrified. So I'm pretty sure this was not in Namibia. I will just
Definitely
say
was
that.
not. It was in
So,
Germany.
Okay. Backstory was
ask me questions.
How were you stuck? Like, okay, I know that
So-
if it's past a certain hour, you will not be able to get the train.
You
so-
know when they say time management is very important.
But
It's very important, but apparently that wasn't a thing for me. So I missed my last train, and I was actually traveling back home. So I was stuck at a neighboring town. I was
Yeah,
stuck
no.
there, and contrary to popular opinion, there are homeless people in Germany, and a kind stranger decided to help me because.
they took you in,
They
like you
were just
slept
like, they were just like, come sit by me because you look
Okay.
very scared. And I was like, thank you.
Were you by yourself?
I was by myself. I was traveling by myself. And unfortunately, I missed the train. And I was stuck there overnight because the next train was in the morning around 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
So I had
But
to.
which town were you in?
I was in Couldnt.
God damn it.
Yeah.
It sounds like such a simple thing that, like, why would you lie about it? But at the same time, I just feel like, did you travel by yourself?
I did.
Where were you? What were you going to do in Köln?
I went on a trip. So they have these little cheap trips. Like, for instance, the Paris trip is only like 90 euros
Yeah,
for the day.
yeah.
So sometimes I would take trips on my own just because nobody else had money in the house.
So you do it by yourself?
Yeah, why not? So I'd do little trips by myself and just go explore. Yeah, well, this time it ended up being a disaster.
I want to call bullshit. I don't think it's true. I feel like it could be true, but I don't think it was true. I feel like, nah. I'm gonna say it's a lie.
Okay. It is a lie.
I knew it.
It is a lie?
I'm just like, I am pretty sure in another country you would have your shit together enough to just be like,
But my friend, actually, this is based on someone's true story.
okay,
My roommate Anushri.
okay, yeah.
So she was stuck at a train station overnight with homeless people that kept asking her if she's okay, and
hey man,
yeah, so she was very
Yeah.
traumatized after this whole encounter.
but
But luckily
it's-
she found someone to help her.
But you see, it makes sense, because I'm just like, no, you can't make up such a lie.
Yeah,
Like,
why would I lie about that?
But that's such a shame. But it's a thing that really can happen, especially if you are not.
1 minute.
You don't live in that
30
place.
seconds. 30 seconds. That's all you
What?
need for you to be late. For
Yeah,
train. They
yeah.
don't wait for nobody.
They do not wait.
So
So yeah, if you don't have your shit together, and do not plan on taking the last train. Rather take the second last train, so if you miss that one, you still can wait for.
and if
your
you're gonna take the
extra
last
minutes.
train, if you're gonna take the last train, make sure you're there 30 minutes in.
30
no,
minutes in
sorry,
advance.
Actually, no, don't do that. Just take the
Yeah,
the-
thank you.
don't
Take-
do it, because
take the
sometimes they're
second
just
last
like, nah,
train.
there's no more train, and you're like, what do you mean there's no more train?
Then you're screwed, and you must sleep.
Yeah, I
and
mean-
it's not fun, guys.
I mean,
Like,
Gina and I had to walk
people
home once.
are. How far was that?
We don't even know where we were. We just saw the church and we were like, okay, that's
need to
our-
get to that-
We
that-
need to get to the church. We had to go back quite a few times.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure at that point you're already like comfortable with walking around and like.
At that point, I was like, you know what?
I'm sorry,
It's fine.
anybody that has been to, I don't know if it's a
Oh my
specifically
goodness.
German
Let me
thing,
tell you what.
when they talk about like, oh, it's just there. It's like a, such
no,
a
it's a
short
lie.
walk.
It's a lie.
Just walk there. 2 hours later, you're still walking. Guys, don't be tripped. Don't be
Don't
fooled.
let them lie to you.
But
They will lie to you.
It is nice to just walk around and take in all of
Can
the
I
sights.
tell you something
I enjoy it
that I
personally.
found very profound and also kind of sad actually, because I was in the woods one day and I was listening to music and then I heard a guy behind me and I looked back and I started panicking.
Because in your head,
And
you
in
probably
my
be
head,
like,
I'm like, fuck,
I'm screwed.
I'm dying. This guy's gonna kill me now. And then I realized, shit, you're in Germany. Then I was like, wow, I would never have this attitude in Namibia.
No, what do you mean? But what was he actually doing? There
He
that
was just
his
walking.
whole-
He literally ran past me. He
Oh,
was
okay.
just going on a run, and unfortunately, our mindsets are: if I see a guy, he's running, I must be
Yeah.
alert. I must expect the worst case scenario, and that's just kind of the way we're
But
set up.
I also don't think that it is specifically just for Germany, because I know people that have been robbed, mugged in different countries, including Germany.
Understandably,
And-
but
and
there's just
the
a level of
opposite-
safeness that you
yeah,
feel.
like the level of when I'm here in Namibia, that is, I will not pull out my phone. It doesn't matter if I'm just in the street, if I'm in a
yeah.
cab, my phone stays in
I
my
was
bag.
robbed. Pickpocketed.
Me in front of my house.
So
Right in front of my house. So
there's
it
just
is
a level
different-
of chilledness that you
Yeah.
have that side where I even found myself, I was embarrassed. I was like, why are you stressing? Like,
Yeah.
it's not even a big thing.
All right.
Okay, so your first statement is I tried to pierce my younger sister's ears. I am not even going to ask her questions. I feel like this is the truth.
So no, you're just like,
I know you did this. I know for a fact that you would have done something like this. So tell me I'm lying.
no, is this like
Tell me
you
that I'm-
saying, is this like your last?
This is my last statement, but tell me your backstory because I know it is a truth.
No, do you want a backstory, or are you just like, I'm just
Okay,
gonna, my
I
final
am just
response.
gonna go on a limb here and say this right here is the truth. Tell me I'm wrong.
It's a lie.
What do you mean
It's
a
a
lie?
deadest lie. Oh, that was, it's so satisfying, guys. It did happen, but I wasn't the one trying to do the piercing.
You were the one being pierced.
No, Junior tried to, no, my younger sister tried to pierce my younger brother's ears. Almost succeeded though, because we were, but I was in the house.
To be fair, that story sounded familiar.
Yeah, it could have happened because it technically did happen, but yeah, bored kids. Yeah, but it is something that I could have done, but
I feel like she did.
I did not. I did
She
not.
just wants me to lose, so she's
No,
claiming that she did.
my little
but
my little
okay.
sister did that to my little brother.
Okay.
Like, I will even show
Can you
you the
guys
one
please
day.
confirm this story? Because honestly, I feel like I heard this story and I feel like it was her piercing someone. So, yeah.
Must we call him?
Let's call him right now.
Must we call him?
Did I try and pierce your ears?
Who? Yeah,
Yes.
we'll
Yes,
ask
you
him
did.
who tried to. No, where is? There we go.
Of course.
No, we there's a problem with his phone. I need to call him on WhatsApp because brother. Say, we're making a little YouTube video now. Please tell who tried to pierce your ears? Who tried to pierce your ears?
Pierce my ears.
Yes, when you were younger, who tried to pierce your ears?
Okay.
Who?
Chicken.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Thank you. Alright, bye.
Whatever.
See?
Whatever.
I'm not that mischievous. It could have been me, but like this time, no. So right now it is. It's 1-0. No, it's 1-0. Just saying. All right.
Lovely weather we're having today. Amazing weather we're having
I'm sorry.
today.
I'm not even that competitive, but this just feels nice.
No, I can
It
imagine
is.
that it feels nice. I
All
can
right.
imagine.
The next statement is I was running. I was run over by a bicycle while walking to the shop. My first question was it here or in Germany?
No, it was here.
Here. The reason that I asked is just like
There are lots of bicycles.
there are a lot of bicycles.
No. Actually, uncomfortable amount of bicycles. Yeah. But no, it was here.
It was here.
Yeah.
Was it recent or was it like when you were younger?
It was when I was younger. Not that young, but younger.
High
Yeah.
school?
Probably like grade 6, grade 7.
Oh, that was a lot younger. This is grade 7.
Oh yeah, we're old
And
now.
we're too old. That is a lot younger. And was it like, did you get hurt? Like, did you have to go to the hospital kind of hurt?
No, I didn't go to the hospital, but he bumped me in such a way that I fell into rocks on the side of the road. Yeah.
And then you just kept walking to the shops and you got your
What else
stuff.
was I supposed to do? Go home and go cry and then walk back to the shop again?
Kind of, yeah. But I really think this is the truth. I think it's the truth. I'm gonna
It's
go
the
with
truth.
It's the truth.
It's the truth.
Shame.
Yeah. I was run over by a bicycle.
And did he at least
Fell
like
in the
stop?
rocks and he just drove right past me.
So he didn't even stop
He
and
did
like,
not
are you
stop.
fine?
No. He was unbothered and there I
So
was
if-
in rocks.
If Mr. Bicycle driver, rider, do you ride a bike or you ride a bike?
Ride a bicycle.
You ride a
yeah.
bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Bicycle Rider, if you're watching, hey, you still owe her an apology. I feel like it's
I'm not gonna
overdue.
get it, but you know.
But you know, if you are watching, any chance, you know, please.
Thank you. Okay, so this story is that I almost drowned in the Atlantic Ocean. And of course I want to call bullshit on this because I almost drowned in the Atlantic Ocean. So this is sounding a little too familiar for my liking.
But I
But-
feel like this could be a lot of people's story. Like this statement.
It could.
But-
I mean,
okay,
so
let me give
please
like
give
a
me your
backstory.
backstory and
So
Let me
this
see.
particular incident happened while we were living in Germany. I think it was just when we like around the time we got this. I was
in
like
which
5th
city
grade.
were you?
In Berlin. We lived in Berlin, but we had gone to, I can't remember the town that we went to for the sailing trip. So it was basically we drove to this harbor place and then we sailed a little bit for like probably like 8-9 hours. Are you Googling? if
I'm
it's-
Googling the
Yeah.
Atlantic Ocean because I just want to
And-
make sure that the Atlantic Ocean extends all the way to the top.
I think it does.
All
I'm
the way?
pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, but basically, as we were coming out, basically the ships don't go all the way to shore. You will have to kind of swim. And anybody that knows me knows that I still do not know how to swim. I didn't know how to swim
Okay.
till then.
Okay.
So, yeah.
This is the truth because I've heard this story.
Have you?
I feel like you've told me a story where you were on a boat and you couldn't swim and you made your parents know it's a lie because you never almost drowned. She went on the trip but nothing happened and she signed her own indemnity form because she knew her parents wouldn't let her go because she couldn't swim. And here she is alive and well. So it's a lie.
Are you sure you're gonna go with it's a lie?
It's a lie.
It's a lie. But there's so many truths around it, and
There are many truths around it. It was so hard.
close.
It was
So close.
so hard.
close.
She almost got me. She almost got me, but I was like, no, but I
Nah.
remember this.
Nah.
And I remember you told me you had your parents sign your indemnity form even though you knew you
Nah.
couldn't swim. And here you are, alive and well.
No, I actually signed it myself.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Well, someone signed the form.
The form was signed.
The form was signed. She
Yeah.
went on the trip. She had fun. The best time
and
of
did
her
not
life.
and did not almost drown.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right, should we do one more? I feel like this
Yeah.
we can do one more. Alright, we did this one. I wanna do
I feel like you should do this one.
must I do this one?
Yeah.
I read like the first line and I'm just like, oh wow. this cannot not be true. Okay. I once farted on stage and the person presenting went red in the face.
It's rhyming right now, but
Honestly, I feel like why would you lie about this? No, just my question. Why? Okay, so when was this?
This was probably like, how old am I now? Probably 5 years ago. 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Speech competition. It's like the German speech competition. I used to help out a lot at the Goethe Institute.
Oh wow!
And
I feel like I've heard this story, but
Yeah.
I can't remember if you told me this story or somebody else.
it was definitely me. So it was a speech competition, and for some reason, I think Vigo, it was still a drink back then. They sponsored the event, or they sponsored part of the event, and there were lots of Vigos there. So I kept drinking all these Vigos because why the hell not?
And they're free, so why
And
not?
they're free and they're there, and I had unlimited access, and yeah. So we had to kind of like lead the children from the stage.
Oh,
like
so
the
you weren't
entrance
a part
the
of the-
stage.
the-
No, I wasn't part of the event. I was just helping out, right? So I'd lead the kids, and then as I was walking towards the stage, I
You-
accidentally let one go, and it was the funniest thing because you could see the presenter was just not fine anymore, and she was just red in the face, and unfortunately she couldn't explain what was wrong with her, but
But she-
her and the kids.
But what was your reaction to that?
I was just standing in the back dying.
Like,
I just went back to where I was standing, waited for the next group, and I was like,
Thing is, hey, I am pretty sure this is a true story, but I am going to say it didn't happen to you. It did not happen to you. I know who it did happen to, but it was not you. I know that for a fact because the person that this happened to
Is a regular farter.
Yes.
Oh
so
my
it was not you. This is a lie.
It's a lie.
I knew it because I'm just like, I'm pretty sure because I know the speech competition happened and I know you were there and all of these things are true.
let me just say, guys,
it
I was
looks like-
very traumatized.
yeah.
I had a headache. Do you know when you get a
Yeah, no.
headache from farts?
When
I
you
don't think you've ever had a headache from farts. but
It's-
I have had a headache from
Guys,
ingesting too many farts. Yeah.
have you guys ever been around somebody that farts like
A
you know
lot.
one of those like
A lot.
really toxic, like burn your lungs?
Like
It's-
if you're
ugh,
white, your face is red. So yeah.
uncomfortable. Yeah, if you know her, you know exactly who it is. We're not going. I feel like she would even just be like so proud.
She will be so proud that
She'll
we told
be
the story.
so proud and eager about it. But yeah, let's do one last one.
So I'm just trying to figure out. I had one truth. I had one truth and one
No.
lie. So one of my
Yeah,
cards
it could be.
is a truth and one of them is a lie. Now, my options are very... Okay, I'll go with this one. As a child, I used to eat Vaseline. Why did you feel the need to eat Vaseline?
It wasn't. It wasn't so much a need. It was just like a.
Experiment?
I don't know. It was. I
Trying
just
to know
wanted
your
to
parents?
eat it. You know how people eat like sand. Kids.
Oh yeah, we used to eat rocks, like those
Yeah,
soft
exactly.
rocks
That
and,
just
like,
crumble up. Yes, people eat sand.
Yeah,
People
no,
eat
I had
toothpaste. My thing was Vaseline.
Okay, what would your parents say about this?
Oh, they would be pissed because it would always finish, and it would always be like, you know those big tubs that they would buy for
But,
like.
how would you swallow it? Did it just go down smooth?
It does. Imagine it's like it's lubricated. Just go by really easily. It was like a very.
I'm gonna say
craving.
this is a lie. I'm gonna say this is a lie.
You understand by that?
I'm gonna stand by that. It's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's
My
a-
thing was the sand. My thing was sand and till
Vaseline.
now Vaseline. No, I know somebody whose Vaseline was their thing, but till now when it rains, you know that smell of like
Yeah.
the
Ooh.
yeah.
We had
Yeah.
our neighbors had like this little stash of rocks there, and it's like those soft rocks, and then you
Yeah.
just go break off a piece and we would
No.
eat it. I don't know why.
For me, it was when my sister was pregnant with her firstborn. She would be so obsessed. Okay, we were both obsessed with it on the same level, but she was pregnant, and those were like her cravings. So she would be like, "I need like a little plate full," and I would have to bring them in a plate and with a little bit of water, so you can like wet the water, so you can get like the little whiff.
The whiff.
So I would need to go dig in the garden and find
No, it's
the
really,
rocks.
it's actually really
It's-
nice.
It
I mean, I wouldn't
anybody
do it
doesn't
now.
love
I
the
know
smell-
better now because
Yeah.
you know I could get sick, I could get a tapeworm, I could get
But-
a lot of things. But yeah. So obviously my last card is a lie now because I figured everything out. The last one is I went to Couldnt for 6 hours, which is true. It has to be true. Why would you lie about this? It's even a boring lie.
But it could have been a lie.
It could
Just
have been a
like
lie.
very so, and you.
But it's very broad and it's very vague.
But
at
it's
the same
exactly
time.
like the one where with the train thing. It
Yeah.
could have been like it's such a
6 hours. Why so specific?
put you off, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. And her last one was which one was it that I didn't do?
No. Did I write the same thing twice?
No, I was traveling in a train to Berlin without a ticket. This is the truth.
That is a truth.
I actually remember this story, and I remember you telling it to us, and you're just like, guys,
I'm never,
I'm never doing this again.
ever,
But-
ever.
But I feel like anybody that has traveled in Europe, any single city, I feel like saying, I'm pretty sure you've done it at least once. If it's not in
At
the
least
train,
once.
if it's not
Okay,
in the
but
bus.
for me it was just the distance of it.
You're traveling from where to where?
I was traveling from Billabek, right? So I went from Billabek
That
to
that
Munster.
already no.
Cool. From Billabek to Munster, I bought a ticket. From Munster to wherever the next city was, I did not have a ticket. Right? And you know they stop at every little train
Yeah.
station, and every time they ask for tickets, and
Guy,
every time
please,
I have to pretend
Please, if you need to post and go pull up
the distance.
a map, just a map, and look at it, and just tell me this is not stupid. I have done
Not
it for
that
me.
no, it wasn't stupid. It was a matter of necessity. I didn't have a choice.
No, bro, you
Either
could have
way-
stayed home.
I was
That
not gonna
was the
stay
choice.
home. I was not gonna stay home. Listen, I had to go to a seminar, and I was like, I'm gonna make it happen. The
you was
night
even to a
before,
seminar?
yeah. So the night before, I checked the prices of the tickets. Great, I could afford it. The next day, it was like 30 euros more. So
Oh, you
obviously,
should
I
have
could
just
not.
bought it that time.
I should have just bought it, but I had cash and I didn't have any money on my account. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm saying it.
So-
What is the term you when you are Is this a roodvader, né? What is the English term? There's like a term for when you're like on a train without having like your ticket.
oh
or you
no,
don't
it's
have
like
your
it's a whole
card.
legal offense. It's like
a
a
whole thing.
legal offense.
So
Like,
I will
it's a
still
thing.
stand by what I said. It was a stupid act, and
It was stupid.
I have done
guys,
it.
I have never not eaten, right?
You have to
That
pay. How
whole
much did
ride.
you have to pay for
It's like
being
it's,
caught?
It's
When you
unnecessary.
got caught,
it's an
nah?
unnecessary
Yeah,
amount. An
like,
unnecessary
she
amount.
got caught. Not only did she do it, she also got caught.
Oh no,
doing
no, I
it.
didn't get caught.
Oh, that time.
I didn't get caught.
Oh, the one time that I'm thinking is when you did get caught and you had to pay, I think, like 50 euros.
No, I never got caught. I did this once and I never did it again.
Is it?
I did it once and I never did it ever again. Ever,
Oh, no,
ever,
you're
ever.
so behaved.
So behaved.
would- no, for
like,
me,
I know
I'll-
my roommate, the guy roommate that I had, he would do it all the time, and I'm like,
I
how?
would.
But how are you
For
fine?
me, if it's one stop, especially because if you are living in one place and you have to go like one or two stops, I'm just like
what
I
are the
could
odds?
walk. I could walk.
What are
Yeah.
the odds?
And the thing is, if you keep walking long enough, they will never catch you. And then the next stop, you just kind of jump out and like, you know?
Or when you see they're starting to check
Yeah,
and you're close to a stop,
just real
you go
quick.
stand by the door and you're
But-
ready to bounce out.
But guys, also just don't do it. Don't do it.
don't do it. It's not.
If you don't have the money, if you don't have the money to pay the penalty, just don't do it. It's not worth it.
well, if you don't have the money to pay the ticket, how are you gonna have the money to pay the penalty?
Because
in the
sometimes
first-
the reason
Sure.
sometimes the reason why you're not driving,
No,
you're
I
not
never
paying
do it.
for
No,
it.
it's not for fun. People that do it for fun are psychopaths. People that do it for fun are psychopaths. It was never for fun.
Well,
Yeah.
I did it for fun sometimes,
Psychopaths.
just because. Cause I'm just like, especially
Okay, but-
on a train, on a train that is like a really long train, and I would just be like, let me just try it out.
Who's
and
gonna
see.
get me?
And not because I didn't want to pay for it, but like I forgot I had like the monthly pass
okay.
for like the whole area, so I was
Okay.
kind of just like, I just want to see, like,
I never
Honestly,
have.
let me
I
just-
never have that inclination. I am always
Yeah,
just
no.
like, I'm gonna pay
Do
for
it.
it. But in this instance, I didn't have a choice, and I was ready to pull out the race card. I was gonna be like, is it because I'm black
Oh,
that you're
wow.
asking me for my ticket, but you haven't asked anyone specifically except me?
I feel like this should be a whole other video, because I just feel like in Africa, in the African setting, I feel like people can see that you can be identified as black. But in Europe, well, do people not just see you and think you're white?
No,
So they like,
they actively assume that I'm black.
okay.
Also, people from other countries like Eritrea, or they
No,
also
not when they hear where you're from, but when they just see you.
when they see me, they assume I'm from some. They actually assume that I'm a refugee, and I'm from
Which is like the
either
worst thing.
Syria or Eritrea or any of those other countries, African countries up there, where it's easy to cross with the ocean. Sorry, not the river, the ocean. So they actually always assumed that we were refugees, and I was just like, I'm not, but okay.
Okay, whatever.
If it floats your boat, I'm
Floats
gonna
your
be a
boat.
refugee for you. So guys, an unfortunate incident just happened. Our camera decided it's gonna die on us.
Yeah, so it looks a
And-
bit different, but yeah. Just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I feel like we could do a few more of these videos. If you
Yeah.
guys have suggestions on how we can
Come on,
tweak
just
it a
give us some
bit.
topics on things you think would be fun, and
Yeah.
we'll definitely go for it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching.
And don't forget
Bye.
to give it a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, you guys need to start subscribing, because really
Please,
now
like-
it's getting rude.
Alright,
Okay,
Thank
bye.
you guys. Bye.